Morning! Is the last Brompton I'm bringing you, mate? It's unhealthy. Jeez. Post staff these days. Can you imagine being married to her? Now, if you've been keeping an eye on this build, you'll know that we've had a recent delivery from Evo Design. Bad news is, I don't think we've got everything that we ordered. Now, we've got a number of bits of wood here, varying shapes and sizes. I've also got a number of bits here, a number of bits here, and a handful of hinges. Now, the doors are already finished with a banding on the edge, so they do look rather smart. You can see from the back of there that these quite clearly drawer units on the back, the cutout bits for the hinges. So it's a bit of a giveaway that this is going to be a drawer unit. Instructions that you have are sort of like these schematic type drawings. None of the panels are marked, but you know, you can work it out quite simply. For example, we've got these pieces on the front. I would imagine that they need to be these bits that are already banded. They are black, so they're going to go on the kitchen units on the front. Now there you go, that's what our unit is supposed to look like. We've got 3 drawer units there that are all the same width. As for these units, there we go, so we've got some bits and pieces here. Black ones, I've no idea, I haven't ordered any black high units. I would imagine those are going to be the bits that go in the centre. That's going to be one end panel. Yeah, the markings on that way, that's its opposite number, so looks like we've got enough of that one there. Not entirely sure what those ones are for, unless they're for the Y locker unit. We've got no silver doors. In fact, we've got no black doors to go with them either. There was also a little bit of confusion about the shower cubicle. They made the wrong cubicle for us. They made the larger one instead of the micro unit, so we agreed to have the larger one. Now listen, don't get me wrong, I think Evo Design are fantastic. The quality of their work is second to none, which is why we've gone back to them. Their instructions could be clearer. Their little bits and pieces that they send down could actually be marked. Maybe each unit in a separate box, just so that we know we've got all the parts then. I'm pretty confident that we haven't got all those doors for the lockers because they're quite easy to identify. Anyway, let's go and get the van. Can I just point out, there's been a bit of a sandstorm over Shropshire. It's September and really warm, which isn't typical for the month, but I come prepared, which is a good job because I'm not in the best of moods. I've had my delivery from Evo. The issue I have with that delivery is not everything was with it, and when I say not everything, we are missing these metal corners, worktop slider kit, all the slider drawer kits, all the catches for the drawers. The Y locker has been sent black when I specifically asked for silver, and also clarified in an email. The rear lockers have been sent the correct colour framework, but with no doors and no catches and no metal trim at the bottom. They've also come with only one divider, suggesting that it'll only be 2 doors instead of 3. In addition, the right hand panel for this shower, which you see here, has only just been sent this week. The reason being, they sent one with a cutout for a wheel arch, which didn't suit our shower and certainly didn't suit the tray that they sent either. This door was also sent to our old address, despite the fact that our original delivery came to our new address. So just a little bit worn out by it all at the moment. So you might appreciate my frustration, but hopefully it's all coming this Monday, all sorted out by James from Evo, who in fairness has been fantastic in helping us. So let's see what I can do if I'm not fitting those bits and bobs this weekend. Well, that's the sound of summer, isn't it? When I said it was like a sandstorm, it really was like a sandstorm. Now, if you saw the vlog of me fitting this roof rack, you may recall the issues I had trying to tighten these bolts. Following which, I had a comment from Barry Jackson, who said, I may be a bit late, but you should have tried some cap head Allen bolts. It's never too late, Barry. Now, they are a tad long, but we can fix that. Perfect. Snug as a bug. And that really is the beauty of YouTube, the fact that somebody can watch it, they can give you a little bit of a tip, that can help you immensely, and in turn can help others who are also doing their own projects. So thank you, Barry. Funny how the weather can change, isn't it? Is that good enough for you?
That's pretty damn perfect.
Thank you.
Well done.
Now day 2 of the awning fixing. The rain did not clean my roof. Now that's something you won't see too often. Okay, so the awning is going to sit on this piece here and this piece here. And it's locked into place by 3 bolts. So we'll have one here, one in the middle and one on the far end. They are nylon nuts. Let me show you. Can you see it? Can't really, but trust me, they're nylon nuts, so they do lock quite well. But I have put a second nut on there as well, so that once I've tightened it in, I can tighten that nut up as well to make sure that screw is going nowhere. Because apart from that, there's nothing else that prevents this rather heavy awning sliding forward. But you know, I'm sure Fiamma have designed them adequately enough. What do you think of that?
Super. Yeah. It's all coming together.
Yeah, it certainly is starting to come together. As promised by James at Evo Design, we did manage to get a few more bits and bobs sent out. No quibbling at all. They sorted it out, so I really do appreciate that effort. Right, off to get the van. Be a good boy. Which, to be honest, is a pain in the backside. And it's a bit chilly today. Saturday to get the van. Today I've got other business, although nothing exciting, I should add. You guessed it, bloody B&Q. A few bits and pieces to do for the van, such as sealing. it's done. Right, that took a while to be honest. I think the biggest problem I faced was I haven't got my bins on. I think I've left my glasses in the car when I went and picked the van up, so I'm long-sighted. I can't see things close up too well, so that was a bit of a chore. You will barely notice this by eye, but these boards, in particular that bottom board here and these doors, are not all the same size. If they were exaggerated, they'd be like wedge shaped, so they'd be like a wedge of cheese if you like. This is smaller as well than this. The reason being, the back of the van, stand by. Oh hello, what's he saying? Who knows? Here, the back of the van, inside, the van bends in, and of course the van bends down as well. So for those units to run sort of nice and straight on the bottom, they need to be curved down at the back and they need to be curved in as well. Right, please ignore the protective film. I am going to keep that on until I've fitted them, so we avoid damaging the units. As you can see, handles look lovely. They work well too. And we've also got the stay braces over the side there, so it keeps the door up. If I've got one little niggle, and it is a little niggle, can we just see how that sort of kicks in there? The door kicks in and tapers down. I mean, they're pre-drilled holes, so I've had to put the brackets where they are. I say had to. I could drill my own. I'll speak in a minute. I could drill my own and move them over, and that might be something I do later on just to bring that in line. But other than that, I'm very happy with the units. Okay then guys, listen, if you've got this far, you deserve a medal. It is the end of the episode. Yes, I do have another unit that I need to make, but it ain't going to be built tonight. The reason being, I've got a Brompton to test ride. Thanks for hanging around. Catch you soon.